Hooray.
Oh shit, what's happened there? Right, there we go.
You right
Fucking hell, my game's stuttering quite a little bit.
Oh dear,
It
that's
should be
not
fine
good.
now.
That's a lot of movement from behind us already. It's
Get on with it
darker.
quick!
That's why this game is darker all of a sudden for some reason.
Yeah,
Anyway,
seems that actually.
welcome back to the PhasmoPodcast, and welcome back to...
That's quick.
Welcome back to NayNayfin. I'm NayFin, and I am
This
here
might
with
be a very
Dan
quick episode.
from A Up It's Dan. Now remember, if we do die immediately
everybody.
in the last few seconds, we will do another one. But you know, if it is the regular time, I'm hoping at least 10 minutes of a podcast. Yeah, that's it. That's done. We're not doing a part two. Only if there are quick deaths, for instance, if there's an aura or demon or just happens to be very active and kill us in a few minutes. Anyway, Dan, what are we talking about today?
Oh, she will. I believe today the subject of the day is ghost hunting, Nathan.
Ghost hunting, indeed. Similar to what many people would think of immediately would be Most Haunted. That was an old TV show back in it. When was it? Was it late 90s or early 2000s?
2000s, I would hazard a guess. If I were to venture a guess, I think 2000 and maybe 2004 is when it rose to prominence, but it may have popped up a little bit just before then.
Yeah. And
it sort of became a parody of itself after a period of time, unfortunately, though.
Yeah. It was 2002 and it ended 2010.
Not a good run. 8 years, isn't it?
Yeah, longer than I actually thought it had.
I'm pretty sure all the people left after a few years, so it wasn't like Yvette and like most people think of Most Haunted, they think of like Yvette and Derek.
Yvette Fielding and Derek.
Cora.
That's it. Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Is he dead?
Oh, did you hear? He's been dead for a while now. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Did you hear how he got outed?
It was a while ago. Do remind me.
Right, now this is a bad subject to go into, so I can't remember exactly what he wrote, but obviously we have one of our researchers. I believe the researcher was getting the sack or something like that, or he just had enough of Derek's shit. So he wrote down the information for Derek of who he's getting possessed by, and his name was something, I can't remember what his name was. Let me have a quick check whilst I just fill the dead air. Derek, or, oh gosh, Gant, I would possibly say?
Right.
Okay, we're not too sure, but basically he said, oh, it's this man here. He pretended to be possessed by him. Now, what the researcher had done is that he took whatever Derek Akor said his name was and made it an anagram of something like, I'm a liar. So he realized, he's like, hold on, Derek Akor's just talking shit at this point. And I think that may have been his undoing. But I always feel psychics are what ruin ghost hunting shows anyway.
Yeah, it's like because you're looking for the truth, aren't you?
Yeah.
And like the psychic part of it, it's not real. I hate to be the person that says it, but like, I mean, let's face it, like the ghosts are probably not real, even though we've probably all had an experience of some weird kind. There's no you considering how long television and people have been at, the whole ghost hunting, you think you would have found solid proof by now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's always a Victorian ghost as well for whatever reason.
It's not just
like they went through. Oh,
wow, okay.
A Victorian ghost? I'm not Victorian.
We just called that ghost out. Yeah, it's never like like, oh, do you remember your neighbour, the elderly man down the street, Mr. Hammond? I saw his ghost wandering the streets yesterday. It's never something like that.
Yeah. I saw a woman in a white robe. It's always a woman in a white robe. Wear something different, people.
Speaking of white robe, that brings to one of the subjects that I wanted to talk about. It is time to have your pills, by the way. Let me light this.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So the White Lady from Radford Woods in Plymouth, the United Kingdom. So I was doing a bit of research on her earlier, reminding myself exactly what she was about, and it was a very Romeo and Juliet thing. She wanted to meet someone that was a class below, like her rich up livelihood, and the parents were like, "Oh no, you're not spending time with that person. No, they'll make us look bad or whatever it is they're worried about." Um, and it was, of course, a boy. And the reason why although I read something earlier today, and I don't know the exact story, but there are some like statements saying that it was actually a girl that she was meeting. So all this time, the White Lady and May had been in a lesbian relationship, but there's
White
no
lady, you swing the other way.
there's no solid proof either way. Unfortunately, I
There's
don't
no
know.
solid proof she existed.
Well, yeah,
It
you could
changed the
say
law
that.
of how you want.
Well,
Maybe-
no, I imagine that whoever it's the White Lady is based on, I imagine that there is an accountable story somewhere. But I'm not one to do research that I go to like the Plymouth records of ye old town and look up all the. Oh, this is what happened
that's
in
why
1800.
we failed as a ghost hunting show.
Because we
We
didn't.
lasted 2 episodes.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. Like, how many ghost hunting shows really dig down deep on all the facts? Quite a few
Well,
of
you
them,
want
actually.
facts when you're watching a ghost hunting show.
I mean, to be fair, Most Wanted did have some semblance of getting their facts right, but then they also added the psychic into it, and it was
Well, this is what I mean. Now, this is the point we'll loop back round to briefly, because during a ghost hunting show, we're looking for undeniable proof that ghosts exist. So we're going to the house. Oh, we'll have to keep an eye out for the ghost. Look, there's an orb. That could be proof. That could be proof. Less than 2 hours ago, you were talking to it, allegedly. Why don't you? If that's the case, if they're like, "Who are you? Who are you?" I'm the little horse boy I am, and they killed me in there. Okay, can you show yourself for us later? Yeah, sure. I'll meet you upstairs in 45. And actually,
Bring us
we can
something from
talk to
Taco
it.
Bell.
Yeah, exactly. If they can talk to it willy-nilly, surely that should just be them like, okay, we found our ghost, we're talking to it through the means of a scouser. It's all done.
So
Can you stop haunting people, please? Yeah. So what I don't understand why we have to have a conversation with it and then look for it. You've found it. You're talking to him. Yeah.
So the reason why I bring up the White Lady
Away with it. It annoys me.
in Plymouth is because me and Dan, we've mentioned it before how we're both from Plymouth, haven't we? We're not doxing ourselves.
Yeah,
too
I
hard,
believe
are
we
we?
have.
And well, so we used to do ghost hunting ourselves back when we were young and stupid. And we went looking for the White Lady in Radford several times. And every time we went, we always found something new. Like, not like supernatural, but like, not time yet. Hey.
Oops. My
Oh.
bad. Keep going.
Yeah. We never find anything ghostly or whatever. But do you remember that face that someone had drew on a tree that was like half the trunk?
Aughty wow.
This huge red. I don't know how it was like some kind of oni
Basically,
monster.
spray painted the tree white, and where the natural indentations of the tree were, they filled that in with red. So it did look like a very convincing, spooky face in the woods.
And when you're going into the woods at like 2 a.m. with nothing but a camcorder and a couple of flashlights, and you see that, do you still have the footage for that?
It's on YouTube somewhere. Would you
It must
believe?
be.
The entire episode plus the absolutely, and dare I toot my own horn here, fantastic advert that I made for it. is still on there somewhere.
Excellent. That was a really good advert.
Fuck knows where.
We'll have to look for that at some point.
That's what concerns me.
We'd go looking for the white lady quite often, and I remember asking weird like. Okay, so first of all, we had seen some weird white orbs, didn't we, while we were out in Radford that one time? And the only explanation I can give were they were distant, like some lamp lights, like in the night, just making it look more eerie than it actually is. And,
Yeah, exactly.
But then we both got her to my grandfather's house, and we're asking him questions, and he's telling us that he saw these weird white orbs in the mist out there, and it was exactly what we had seen, and we were both absolutely captivated. Dan's got his recorder out, trying to slyly record my grandfather, who notices, and it's just like, and my granddad goes, "Stop doing that," and you were like, "Oh, sorry."
Sorry. But he could be be interviewed.
Well, we never actually asked him. We were too nervous to ask him.
That's true.
Like, can we record this, Granddad? Like, but it was eerie at the time that he said exactly what we had seen, and yeah. So like I said, we always had something different out, but nothing compares to when we went on Halloween night.
Halloween night, 2005, maybe I want to say. I remember being about 15.
Yeah, we must have been. So in Radford Woods and around the field, there is like there's a huge lake, and there is like a small castle-like building that is like a checkpoint for boats to stop at when they're going across back and forth. I don't know the exact nature of it, but it was boarded up a very long time ago, except for one window, which, by the way, this window was facing a cliffside. To get to this... Did I take my pills, by the way? I didn't. I've taken my pills now. To get to this window, you had to walk around a hazardous cliffside, kind of shimmy, almost like video game like, very
It was very Lara Croft.
I was gonna say Nathan Drake, but that too, Lara Croft. You'd have to shimmy like with your back to the wall, and then this tiny window, which how would you? Oh wow!
Oh, hello.
I haven't seen that happen in a while. Just gonna turn that off. How would you describe how big the window is? Like,
I would have absolutely no chance in hell of fitting through there now. It was a tight squeeze, even for 15-year-old us, I would say.
It was like no bigger than like, I don't know, an A6 piece of paper width and depth wise.
A6 bit of paper, yeah, I'd probably say.
A6, maybe. I'm not very good when it comes to...
I thought he was going to say A4. I was like, what's going to be A4?
Well, I originally thought A4. I was just like, no, it wouldn't be that. Like, no, it was, probably A6, maybe slightly smaller than that. In any case, you'd have to be a 15-year-old boy, which is what we were at the time, to be able to fit through there. And... yeah,
even then, it was quite difficult, because if I recall, they had, like, the steel grates on top of it, didn't it?
Yeah,
Which
so...
someone obviously beforehand had loosened it.
Yeah, so the grate you had to lift. It was like a proper, like, almost jail-like window bar that you had to lift to get in there.
You'd have to get someone to open it.
How all of us got in there without falling to our death was beyond me. I mean, we probably wouldn't die, but we'd be severely injured if we had fallen.
It would definitely be a leg break if we fell off.
So what did we find on the inside when we actually got in there? There was a whole load of candles.
I remember this so well, yeah. And like back then, we didn't really like. Well, yeah, tea light candles. We weren't really aware of the dangers of the world. So we were just like, oh look, there's candles.
No,
that's funny.
No, we were just that stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we go in. There's immediately an empty toilet below us, so we have to mind our footing going through there. The walls are like a stained orange color. I don't know why I remember that specific detail, but when you go through like the rickety door and you take a right, and then there's this big sort of basically an empty room that's just got like sort of plywood as its
I can't light
flooring.
it. I can't light it.
There's also a plywood table to the far right. Now, under that table was so much barbed wire, just
Dan.
completely bunched up.
Sorry.
Yes?
Light the candle for me. It won't let me light it
Oh.
for some reason. You have to pick
Hold
up the
on.
matches, and then it's right-click when you've got the candle in your hand.
Oh, I got it. Oh, wait. It's not letting me light the matches either.
You've got to pick up the candle.
Please.
Pick up the candle,
Oh, that'll do it. Right,
And-
hold on.
and then it should be just right-click or...
Yeah, still not letting me do it.
What the hell?
Oh boy, the ghosts
Oh.
don't like us using our candle.
Hang on, I'm gonna go get some more candles. We probably ran out of candles.
Oh.
Matches, rather. We're gonna have to take 2 of these now? I can't see.
The candle's down there.
Where is it?
Just in the middle of the table.
Okay, there we go. I can light. Okay, so we're gonna have to start bringing.
Hey, we got it.
We're gonna have to bring 2 matches with us now. Oh, you know why? It's
Why's
because
that?
the ghost kept blowing the candle out so many times that we ran out of matches.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Any ghost
you were
within our
saying
production.
about what we found in there.
Oh, what's that say?
You were saying about what we found in the little castle thing.
Oh yeah, right. So, under the table, well, on top of the table, first off, loads of tea lights. Some bent out, some still there. We were just like, oh wow, that's neat. There's some tea lights here. Shame we didn't bring any matches. We just didn't even think like someone was probably using these not too long ago. And under the table was just so much barbed wire, like a solid hill's worth amount.
Yeah,
of
it was really
barbed wire.
weird.
Just completely rolled up. And we obviously didn't look under there. Why would we? You go up some spiral staircase. I mean, it's just a large empty room with the... Oh, my heavens.
Don't forget to mention the drugs
Oh.
if one of us dies.
The drugs! The drugs!
So with Dan dying, this is actually coming to the end of the episode, which is quite sad because it is a case of I have so much to talk about. But anyway, so when we went on Halloween night, we didn't manage to get inside because there was a policeman standing outside it, and we were scared off. Turns out, okay, I'm not dying yet, but very soon. It turns out the next day. In the papers, there were drugs inside the building. Yeah, so glad we didn't get in there. Goodbye. Thank you for ghost hunting with us.